What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. It's now time for our weekly UK Comic-Con news updates. Getting right into it then, guys, couple of quick updates on MCM London at the end of this month. Friday squad tickets are now sold out and Friday priority tickets are also close to being sold out. This is the day that Critical Role guests aren't attending, so it'll be a lot calmer than the Saturday and Sunday if you wanted a more relaxed day. I did forget to mention last week too that Stephen Hartley is joining the rest of the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt cast. He voiced Aberdeen, so that's an awesome lineup for Witcher 3 fans. Kinda wish I had grabbed the Funko set of these years ago, considering how much I love the game. MCM are also starting to announce the various brands that will be appearing, including the ever popular Bandai booth, returning with their Ichimankuji, I hope I pronounced that right, lottery game, whatever you want to call it. There's a Gunpla experience. I'm sure the One Piece card game lessons and showcase will also return with more to be announced. On that note, I have also heard from some of the regular Funko suppliers at MCM that some were turned away with the belief that Funko will return to MCM with a booth, but let's see what gets announced within the next 2 and a bit weeks as MCM London takes place October 27th to the 29th from XL London. On to some guest news then, guys, and London Anime and Gaming Con have announced their next 2 guests officially. I say that because the guest list has been up on the website now for a couple of weeks, but they have announced Gareth David Lloyd, who is probably most famous for Torchwood, but in terms of games, he voiced Solus in Dragon Age Inquisition, which is unbelievably still in my backlog considering the game is now 10 years old. And the second guest to be announced was Julian Seeger, a character actor who has appeared in tons of things, including Vikings Valhalla. There is a picture of Ivor from Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but I couldn't see what he had to do with the game, to be honest. He wasn't the voice actor, nor did the motion capture, so I'm not too sure what that is about. If anyone has any info on his involvement within the game, please drop a comment below, because it's kind of bugging me. And as I said last week, not sure about how the pricing works in terms of autos, assuming is just pay at the table on the day, but London Anime and Gaming Con takes place the 16th to 18th of February from Novotel London West. No new guest news then for any of the Showmasters London events, but they did announce Sacha Darwin for their Film and Comic Con Cardiff event taking place later this month, October 21st and 22nd from the Utilita Arena in Cardiff. Again, I hope I am pronouncing that right. I personally know him most from Iron Fist and Doctor Who, but he's been in a bunch of things and will set you back £30 for both auto and photo ops. No new guest news for any of the MegaCon events yet, but MegaCon Manchester tickets go live tomorrow. The event takes place the 27th and 28th of July from Manchester Central and is once again clashing with Monopoly events Comic-Con Manchester like it did this year, so let's see who gets the better guest list. And speaking of Monopoly events, let's go through their updates next. Right now, in fact, Comic-Con Scotland is taking place in Edinburgh. Well, by the time this video goes out, it will probably be wrapping up. If anyone watching this video attended, drop some comments below and let me know how it went. So no new guest updates for Comic-Con Liverpool, but I'm pretty sure it's now set in stone considering it is less than 2 weeks away. I will be attending and I am very much looking forward to it. They've announced that they expect 40,000 attendees, so it is going to be busy. I know tickets are still available for the Sunday, but a lot is selling out, and if you intend to get any autos or photo ops, make sure to pre-book them by October 20th, as you will pay more if done on the day. Comic-Con Liverpool takes place October 21st and 22nd from Exhibition Centre Liverpool. For the love of sci-fi, got a couple of cool guest announcements this past week, including Homelander himself, Antony Starr, which for me personally is both awesome and annoying. Awesome because I love the boys, and Homelander call me a sicko, but I was a big fan of his before with Banshee 2. And now the reason I say annoying is because he was supposed to attend Comic-Con Manchester earlier this year, which I went to, but he pulled out like a week or so before the event, and then 3 or 4 more guests followed suit. And now this was just around the time the actor strike got announced, and we were told it didn't have anything to do with the actor strikes, but it was just like too coincidental, right? I've never seen so many guests cancel within such a short space of time of the event taking place. And that's not what's annoying. Guests do cancel all the time, and I completely support the actor strike. I see lots of people saying that they get paid so much, why are they striking? Guys, that is only the top 1%. There are still tons and tons of actors struggling, so you should really support them. But what is annoying is Monopoly Events refunded Antony Starr's auto and photo op tickets very, very quickly. And now I know what you're saying, what's wrong with getting a refund quickly? Well, the thing is, guys, Chase Crawford, who plays the Deep in The Boys, was also scheduled for Comic-Con Manchester. He cancelled after Antony Starr did, but he was then quickly announced for the love of sci-fi, and you got the option to transfer his ticket. Likewise, Christian Serratos, I think that's her name, who played Rosita in The Walking Dead, and Lauren Cohen, who played Maggie in The Walking Dead, were other cancellations from Comic-Con Manchester, and you were also given the option of either getting a refund for them or maybe holding on to the ticket until they were announced at a later con. And if you guys have attended any Monopoly events or you've been watching my videos, you would have heard me say including fees. That's because there is a charge for a guest as well as a fee. I don't know if that's Monopoly's cut. I honestly don't know where the fee goes, but yeah, there's always a charge plus the fee, and those fees are not real refundable, guys. If a guest cancels, you do get their costs back, but you do not get those fees back. So yeah, Antony Starr getting cancelled and very quickly getting refunded. We lost the fees, which it's like £3 or £4, but as you can imagine, with multiple guest cancellations, I think I was looking at somewhere between £10 or £15 of fees being lost from Comic-Con Manchester earlier this year, and that's not anything to balk about. So yeah, I do believe Monopoly Events acted a little bit swiftly with the refunds for Antony Starr, considering Christian Serratos and Lauren Cohen doesn't look like they're going to be coming to the UK this year for any cons, yet we got the options for them to keep hold of the tickets or get a refund. It's just a bit weird, but either way, he is still a really, really cool guest announcement. And also very, very cool that he is coming back so soon after cancelling Manchester earlier this year. Of course, For the Love of Sci-Fi is from Manchester, from the same venue, the BEC Arena, and he will set you back $78.75, including fees for autos and photo ops. And the second guest to be announced this week for The Love of Sci-Fi was Elodie Grace Orkin, who played Angela in the 4th season of Stranger Things, and she'll set you back $26.25, including fees for autos and photo ops. And lastly, there was this teaser tweet, guys, stating, "We're still here, we just might be lost in space and time a little bit," with the 2 eye emojis. A lot of people think this could be a precursor to a David Tennant announcement, which would be very, very cool, but let's see next week once they're done wrapping up Comic-Con Scotland. Speaking of Scotland, their Aberdeen event takes place the 23rd and 24th of March from P&J Live, and we had a slew of guest announcements this week, starting with Ross Marquand of Walking Dead fame. He'll cost you £42, including fees for both autos and photo ops, and joining him is the legendary G.W. Bailey of MASH and Police Academy fame, and he'll set you back $31.50, including fees for autos and photo ops. The next 2 guests were simultaneously announced for both Comic-Con Aberdeen and Comic-Con Northern Ireland. First up is Rose McGowan of Charmed fame. She'll cost you $52.50, including fees for photo ops. The autos state £42, but also pay on the day / price on the day, which we are seeing a lot now with Monopoly events, so not sure if that will be the same cost. And Laz Alonso, Mother's Milk from The Boys, adds to his appearance at For the Love of Sci-Fi this year by also attending both Comic-Con Aberdeen and Northern Ireland. He'll set you back $52.50 for photo ops, and likewise his autos are also pay at the table on the day. Price currently states $57.75, but it could be different on the day. By the way, the prices are the same for each event. Final guest then announced for Comic-Con Northern Ireland was WWE Hall of Famer, the amazing and beautiful Trish Stratus. Oddly enough, they didn't announce her on all their social media platforms, but she will be in Northern Ireland and cost you £42, including fees for autos and photo ops. Comic-Con Northern Ireland takes place the 7th and 8th of September from the Icon Centre in Lisburn. Last bit of news for this week then, guys, relates to Telford Takeover. Firstly, weekend and Saturday priority tickets are now sold out. Sunday priority and both Saturday and Sunday general entry tickets remain available, along with a slew of expensive VIP tickets. They did, however, announce a very cool guest to the lineup. Joining Joe Keery is Jamie Campbell Bower, of course most famous at this point for playing number 1, aka Vecna, on Stranger Things, and he'll cost you £80 for photo ops and autos, which I think is around the same price he was earlier this year at the April Comic-Con Liverpool event. And well, there you go, guys, that was all the updates for this week. I hope this video was both enjoyable and informative for you. If so, make sure to give it a like. As I said before, drop some comments below if you guys would like me to provide news on other Comic-Cons. Make sure you also subscribe for all things UK Comic-Cons. We're going to be discussing things every single week, guest news, announcements, pricing, etc, etc. Otherwise, as always, guys, thanks for watching today's video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds!